Brought to you by Penguin. Heavenly Bodies by Imani Erriu. Read by Jane Collingwood. The Stars. Ariete, patron star of Perses, the king of stars, god of wrath, war and blood, also known as the tyrant. Tora, patron star of Aphrodite, goddess of lust and pleasure, also known as the seductress. Gem and Eli, patron stars of Castor, goddess of spite and trickery, god of riddles, cunning and knowledge, also known as the trickster and the silver tongue. Cancia, patron star of Altaloon, goddess of pain, sadness, rivers and lakes, also known as the weeping goddess. Leon, patron star of Helios, god of pride, arts, prophecy and the light, also known as the revered Lord Light. Vera, patron star of Verde, goddess of earth and decay, also known as the Virgin. Laius, patron star of Concordia, god of love, justice and lies, also known as the beautiful liar. Scorpius, patron star of Neptuna, god of envy, oceans and poisons, also known as the merciless one. Sagitton, patron star of chaos, god of wine, madness and ecstasy, also known as the reveler. Capri, patron star of the sinner's sands, god of greed, money and success, also known as the merchant. Aquaria, patron star of Sveta, goddess of misfortune, air and ice, also known as our unblessed lady. Pycea, patron star of Asteria, goddess of fate, fear and the dark, also known as the slumbering goddess. Chapter 1. Elara Belrive had been able to walk through dreams for as long as she could remember. Some were Stygian black and jagged nightmares. Others were sherbet-painted and cloud-filled, the daydreams of the innocent. Then came the brown, flat dreams of the day-to-day, and the incense-perfumed prophetic dreams, those that the seers throughout Celestia dreamed. She had fallen into the dreamscape of a Helion, she knew that much. Yet, as she crept around the red sand dunes of his dreams, something struck her as familiar about them. Had she walked here before? The colours were vivid and bright, the air dry and hot, so unlike the cool and dark dreams she was familiar with. She saw the back of a male figure, strong and lithe, as he wielded a golden sword, battling against something. But as she crept closer, she saw shadows surrounding him, attacking him, the figure gasping for help as they slowly began to suffocate him. She woke with a start, her surroundings filtering through the remnants of her dreams. A panicked blink showed her only darkness. A coarse fabric itched her cheek, a sack by the feel of it. She had been running down the cobbles of the Dreamer's Quarter, dress damp with blood, and then she racked her brain. There'd been the scent of dread poppies pressed to her nose, arms around her waist, and nothing. She swallowed, raising her rope-tied wrists to try and remove the sack, but a sharp yank on them stopped her. She hissed, lowering them, and forced herself to sit up as much as she could. She was moving, the clop-clop of hooves and hard wooden slats digging into her back, suggesting she was in a wagon. "If it's money you want, I can give you money," she said, blinking away the fog. There was a faint laugh, and a man with a slightly lilting accent spoke. "We have enough of that." "Then what?" Elara asked.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?